In light of the ongoing Houthi violations against relief workers and employees of international and UN organizations, 49 Yemeni human rights organizations called for the suspension of UN work in areas controlled by the group until the release of detained employees and non-interference in relief and humanitarian work. In a joint statement, the UN human rights organizations accused the directors of UN agencies in Sana'a of being lenient towards Houthi violations and humanitarian work and exfoliating it to obtain military gains. The organizations indicated that the employees of UN and international agencies were directed to chant the Khomeini scream during two meetings with the Houthis in Sana'a, and that UNICEF and UNDP employees refused to chant it. According to the statement of the human rights organizations operating in Yemen, the Houthis have exfoliated the ongoing UN operations in northern Yemen, which appear to be aimed at preventing famine. The Yemeni human rights organizations recommended in their statement that all UN projects in northern Yemen be suspended and that headquarters be moved to Aden until the Houthis demonstrate a real commitment to humanitarian principles and international law. The continuation of these projects will only legitimize the Houthis' rule and enable them to commit further violations. The rebel group have requested access to organizational structures of international organizations in preparation of controlling the hiring process, which will push current employees to resign or comply with the Houthi demands, according to the organization's statement. Also, they warned that the continuation of the situation will lead to increased diversion and misuse of aid, and could allow the Houthis to control UN agencies and international NGOs, affecting recruitment, daily operations, and will undermine the humanitarian principles of independence. The Yemeni human rights organization stressed the demand for the immediate and unconditional release of all abductees held by the Houthis, and said that the United Nations must insist on the unconditional and immediate release of all hostages as a non-negotiable condition in any further dealings. The statement said that the continued detention of UN and NGO staff, as well as civil society leaders, undermines humanitarian efforts and violates international standards, and that immediate action to secure their release is essential to uphold humanitarian principles and ensure the safety of relief workers.